I've not really second guessed myself in the exam, but like this is like the first time I actually second guessing myself. So I don't know for you people. For me, I don't like exams. Yes, take it from me. I don't like exams. I declared 2026 open. All the things that I read like a night before, the moment the exam started, all the things that I read a night before, say, okay, oh, let me just like, none of them came out. Like I was even discouraged at some point, but like I wrote my exam with residual knowledge. What do I want to read? I just told myself, baby girl, go and sleep. I slept, I watched movie, I entered TikTok, I watched TikTok, I did Viva, I did not read any shit for that Viva. Hi guys, welcome to Lights and Fire with Jason. Guys, it's been a while. It's been ages. Like I know beginning of this year I said, okay, I'm going to like do a video where I'm fully back on YouTube. But I didn't know what was in front. Like your girl was literally I've been in and out of exams. Like I've been like dealing with a lot of stuff like, but thankfully guys, I did a short video like trying to like interview myself on before the exams and after the exams, but the video YouTube didn't even push the video. But anyway, guess who is the latest clinical chief? Your girl. So it's been a while. Like I really missed like doing a sit down and talk video, and I'm very grateful to God. Like guys, I wrote my exams and I passed my exam. Like I've not been giving like back to back feedback updates, but all is well. So let's talk about our exam. How was it? So I wrote my first professional exam. That was like that was in June. Like I just concluded in June. So the result came out and I concluded in June. The result came out the next day. So but the exam has been spanning from May. I think from May, yes, to June. So during that period, it's been a loss. Like I was like, God, my hormones were just messed up. A lot was just going on. But I'm really grateful to God. At some point, I'm grateful to God for my friends, for everybody that have supported me one way or the other. I'm not even going to lie. Like I had support. Like I didn't even know that people were going to like, people checking up, all those how far, how have you been? I've not been hearing from you, all those kind of things. You just don't know how much like it means to people like me. So so I'm here to like really talk about it. So firstly I'm going to like tell you guys that I wrote my exams and I passed my exam, and glory be to God. I am so happy, I am excited, and I'm now a clinical student. So if you're a medical school in Nigeria, you understand how the exams usually is. We did our OBJ, our theory, then your 30 marks cumulative from your other semesters, like just like yeah, like your other semester from your 200 level to 300 level, all the exams, your quizzes that you've been writing, they are like cumulative 30 marks. So the professional exam, the MBBS exam is 17 marks in total. Like I've not really second guessed myself in the exam, but like this is like the first time I actually second guessing myself. Like okay, so I agree. Like not like I'm like I don't even know why I was so, but yeah. It was a lot, honestly speaking. It was a lot because the workload was crazy. It was like people used to say, "Oh, WAEC is like the hardest exam you're going to write." Yeah, I don't know. I don't know for you people. For me, I don't like exams. Yes, take it from me. I don't like exams. So we wrote the exams, and when the result came out, I don't know what to say. People pass. Yeah, we have up to 80% pass. So that means I guess it's a good result. But there's some people that I know that also failed, and honestly, I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, the joy is complete when you like have a lot of people pass, and I'm not going to lie, God was quite like came through for it. So a lot of my friends passed. But even at that, there are still some people, but that's fine. So when I was done with my exam, I already planned that this year is going to be eventful for me. So I declared 2026 open. Mhm. So I declared 2026 open for myself because I've been through a lot. I've been writing exams. I've just been waiting to cross to clinicals. So yeah, I'm not a clinical chief. So I'm not a clinical chief. So just know that I'm now a doctor in progress. In progress. So now I like So I'm going to talk about my Viva because my Viva is the one that was very, 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 very funny. There are three major courses that we did as a preclinical student. So we did anatomy, we did biochemistry, and we did physiology. So for the anatomy have been that course that I don't know, like people, a lot of people don't like anatomy, but some people will tell you that anatomy is their best because, like, I know someone that will tell me, "Oh, anatomy is my best." I'm like, I cannot just understand why he keeps saying that anatomy is his best because that course is always giving me headache. Like I can read it today and tomorrow I'm trying to remember what I read. After writing our MCQ, like our MCQ, then we did our theory. I will tell you practically for free that all this thing they will tell you that oh MB is usually residual knowledge. My dear, take it from them. It is residual knowledge. You hear what I said? It is residual knowledge because all the things that I read like a night before, the moment the exam started, all the things that I read a night before, say, okay, oh, let me just like, none of them came out. Like, I was even discouraged at some point. Oh, should I continue reading this thing? Because it looks as if that nothing is like even coming out. Like, it looks as if nothing is, like, all the things I'm reading, like in the exam hall, it's usually surprise, surprise. You understand? So, I was discouraged at some point to continue reading, but everyone will tell you just keep on reading, you don't know. But like I will tell you for free, all the things I read the moment the exam started, none of them came out. Like I wrote my exam with residual knowledge. The only course that I know that okay, I say okay, past questions actually came out were physiology. Not like past question. These people just like they say you guys, your class will be pace setters, and we really pace setters because things they were asking us were strange. Like it was not strange, it was not so hard, but it was not something usual that would like they will tell you usually that okay when you want to write MB use past questions, they always repeat past question, but in our set it was different. Like if you're banking on past questions so much, mm, I don't know, but guy, it was just residual knowledge that led me through other exams. Okay, that's by the way. So for physiology was the one that they said that it was past question, oh, but when I came out of the hall, that was when I now actually found out that it was past question, guy. So what it got to there is that I have a group discussion. So like we did a lot of group discussion. So there is no question that actually brought out. I will tell you that oh you don't have any clue about it. There is something to write. Like if you are determined to like pass that exam, guy, there is something to write. You just rack your head and bring out something to write because a lot is at stake. Oh. So for my biochemistry, you know that biochemistry rarely repeats questions. So I don't know. Many people were not even expecting past questions to come out in the first place, so it is what it is. Then for the Viva, which is like my main funny concern, when they say that Viva is grace, honestly, it is grace indeed. So in night my Viva, people were going for that class, people were reading, doing a lot of stuff, but like I was just convinced deep down that this exam is a game of luck, is a game of grace, is a game of who God wants to help. Because I was like, what do I even want to read? Like, I've been reading for OBJ, I've been reading for theory, and I ended the exam hall and it's surprise, surprise. Isn't that this one that's like the lecturer will just practically like look at your face and be like, okay, your cheekbones are big. Oh yeah, talk about the zygomatic whatever, or talk about the maxillary bone. Like, what do I want to read? I just told myself, baby girl, go and sleep. I slept, I watched the movie, I entered TikTok, I watched TikTok, I did Viva, I did not read any shit for that Viva. Guy, I entered the exam hall like that. Like I went for the Viva. So my friend was in my front. So when she entered for anatomy was the funniest because she first entered. She entered. The man was asking her something about meningocell, spinal bifida. So it's something that like it's something. See, I used to say one thing. If if you know an answer to a question, the question becomes cheap for you. But if you don't know an answer to a question, it is hard. So I was a night before my Viva, I was like, oh God, please let them ask me something that is cheap or let them ask me something that is simple. So I was speaking with my mom. My mom was like, no, they should not ask you something that is simple. You should not ask you something that is simple. You are saying the wrong prayer. You should be saying that they should ask you something that you know. Because they can ask you something that is cheap and you will fail it. That's even when your examiner will get irritated. So I was like, okay, I should shift my prayer point. My prayer point was going zigzag, zigzag. Let me straighten it. So the prayer point was not like, okay, they should ask me what I know. Don't even if it's hard, like even if it's hard and you like say like you pour stuff on it, guy. Imagine the guy you will be impressing your examiner. So it's not about what is cheap or what is hard. So that was the case. So my friend had just entered. They were asking us something about meningocele. God knows that if they had asked me that question, I would have failed it. But when I entered, as she came out, she told me I just browsed it. I was like, Jesus, just in case the man just asked me. When I just entered, the man was like, okay, what's your reg number? I told the man, he was like, okay, just like ask me a few questions. From there, we just like said, like chatting. And at the end of the day, the man was like, he now brought out like axial bone and said I should identify. I identified. Like it was just like very, very smooth process. And he only asked me like things about the bone. And luckily for me, like I knew those stuff. So I answered the question and the man was like beautiful, like he was. I think the last question that he asked me was if there is rupture on the undentoid process, like how will I detect it from my on my patient? I was like, okay, the person has to go for. I'll tell my patient to go for an X-ray. I'm like, no, 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 no. I should speak like a doctor. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to ask the person to go for a cervical X-ray. No, like beautiful. I'm like, if only you had asked me that many girls said, "Do I go for your hand?" My physio viva. So I just entered the hall, the woman's room, and she was like, "Which system do you want me to ask you?" So I didn't hear her very well, and there were apparatus that were set like on her table. I told her, "Ma, ask me, ESR." She was like, I said system. I said, okay, ma, system. Okay, I now understood. I was like, okay, I was trying to select the one I wanted. She was like, don't worry, it's like you like blood. Let's go to blood. So they asked me blood, asked me questions on blood, and I was answering. So that was it. Like, she was impressed. Honestly speaking, she was impressed. So after she scored me, she told me I should go. Then I came to biochemistry. So as like sometimes you just allow God to do his thing because I fumbled like the way I fumbled in that viva. Like this one was asking me, what he asked me was very cheap. But ladies and gentlemen, I could not answer. Like I did not at that point I was blank. I was confused. Like what in particular does this one want me to know? Like what does he really want me to like? This cannot be what he's asking me. You get it's not that kind of someone asks a question and you're like, this can't be the thing that the person is asking me. There must be something else. And actually it's that thing. It's that thing that they're asking you. And when I now like got a wind of what you wanted me to answer, he has already started answering it. I think for that man, I think I answered only three of his questions. But somehow I didn't feel bad. Like I already made up my mind to be in a good spiritual this exam. So somehow I did not really feel bad. Like whatever was happening, I was like, God, I have passed this exam. You just said that we should what was it called? We should come and fulfill all, So I was just in a good spirit. I was like, I have passed this exam. Like my chemistry, it's not you. So that was all for my viva. So we were just like seated and waiting for our results. When the result came out, I first saw my own results. Come and see shouting. Like I did not record the moment because this kind of thing. Anere amacha ama like let's mashare at irunu film. Imana message the camera way record wire. So this kind of things you cannot like the joy cannot even your mind will not reach there. So but like honestly speaking, it was a lot. I was so happy. I was so happy for myself and that's all for my exam. But I'm going to do another video to tell you guys like my journey because I've just been moving. I moved from Anambra to Abia State to Enugu now to Abuja. So I've just been doing Wakanda. But in because of the Wakanda, it almost cost my life. But God said that they will not come and say, oh, this fine girl, she wrote her MB and she ended up dying. God forbid. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the latest clinical cheers. You can now call me Doctor in Training. All right, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much. I hope to see you next time, and I will try as much as possible to be consistent. And see you next time.